Hello, this short video provides an overview of the LawMint LNAT practice tests. The number of full-length practice tests has been increased from 30 to 100, which means that the number of comprehension passages has now gone up from 360 to 1200, and the number of MCQs also goes up from 1260 to 4200. Another very important change is that previously we had provided explanations or justifications for the correct answers only, and now the explanations are provided for all answer options. To access the practice tests, go to the main website, that is lawmint.uk, and click on the practice login link in the main menu. Use your Gmail ID to create your account and to log in. The first thing that you will notice is that the interface is designed to be as simple as possible. On the main page, you have information on the contents of the full series. You can also try a demo practice test. When you are ready to proceed with the purchase, click on the Buy or Access button. Complete the payment through the payment gateway and you will have immediate access to the full practice series. If you face any issues, use the contact page to reach us. Once you are enrolled, you will see the course link under My Enrolled Courses on the main page. The course is presented under different sections, and the 100 full-length practice tests are grouped into batches of 10. I will talk about these sections a little later. Let us start with how to use the practice tests. Click on the practice tests link and you will go to the start page, and here you will also find information about your previous attempts. Click Start to commence. You can use the previous and next buttons to move through the test, and there is also a test navigation pane that provides an overview of your progress. You can close the navigation pane and use the full screen. You can also open the pane using this tab. You can access all the features of this platform through a browser on your mobile phone, tablets or iPad, and no app is required, which means that you can log in and practice whenever you have time from almost any device. But we do recommend that you should practice as many tests as possible on a desktop or a laptop and get used to how you will be taking the actual LNAT, which will be on a desktop. Now, what happens if you start practicing a test, but you cannot complete it in one session? What happens when the timer reaches 0? Well, the timer has been provided just to help you pace yourself, and even if it reaches 0, the test will still be accessible, which means that when you start your practice, you can complete each test in multiple sessions, maybe 1 or 2 passages at a time. However, you can see the answers and the explanations only when you submit and end the test. During your attempt, the questions that you have answered will be in gray and the unanswered questions will be in white. You can go back and change your answer for any question within section A. When you reach question 42, you will see this warning message, which states that if you proceed to the essay section, you cannot come back to the MCQ section again. And this is similar to what happens in the actual LNAT. In the essay section, follow the instructions and write an essay of around 500 to 600 words. The automatic spelling checks normally built into the browser will be disabled here, just like in the actual LNAT. So you will have to pay attention to your spellings. After completing the essay, click on the Finish Attempt to end the test. The attempt summary page will allow you to see if you have skipped any questions. You can go back and answer these questions, but this will not be possible in the real LNAT. Scroll down on the attempt summary page and click on Submit All and Finish to end the practice test. You can see your overall score. You can see which questions you have answered correctly and which were incorrect. If you scroll down, you can go through the explanations or the justifications for the correct answer and the other options also. Now, the essay that you have submitted is not evaluated by the system, but you will see links to sample or model essays on the specific topics. Even in the real LNAT, your essay is not evaluated when you take the test. It is sent as is to the universities, who may choose to evaluate the essay as per their own criteria. When you click on the Finish Review, you will be taken back to the test start page, where you can see a summary of your previous attempts. And you can also use this link to review the explanations before your second attempt of the test. Moving on to the other features in the practice course, there is a section that briefly covers what the LNAT is all about, what is section A, the various types of questions that you will come across in section A, and whether you should read the passage first or the questions first. And then there is an overview of the essay section. One very useful tool here is the Essay Speed Analyzer. You need to click on Start and write an essay on a given topic in about 1 minute. And the tool will then assess your typing speed and give you an idea about how much time you may need to write the actual LNAT essay. Now the next section talks about the personal statement, and there is a very useful personal statement generator here, where you can answer a series of 12 questions, and you can then download the combined text file, which you can further modify offline and use it in your application process. So go ahead and check out the free LNAT test. And if you have any questions or feedback, you can email us or post a comment below.